Healing after divorce. 7 steps to rebuild your life. It's never easy when a relationship ends, but divorce is much harder because it often means ending many years of marriage and saying goodbye to the person you promised to be with forever. So many moments, so many memories. We never thought it would end this way. But sometimes, no matter how hard we try, things just don't work out, and we have to make the brave choice to move on separately. I know it might seem really hard right now, but there's a path full of opportunities ahead of you. That's why today, I'm going to share some tips that I hope will help you heal and rebuild your life after this tough process. Welcome to Mindful Infusion, your place to cry, breathe, and rebuild after a hard time. Your place where we help you move forward with wisdom and insight. Ready to start healing your heart? You might feel like your world has fallen apart and happiness is gone. Feelings of sadness and hopelessness can seem overwhelming. However, it's important to remember that this situation is not permanent. While divorce closes an important chapter of your life, it's not the end of the world. It's the beginning of a new phase, an opportunity to rediscover yourself, heal, and find happiness again. Even in the darkest moments, there is always hope. With time, the pain will fade, and better days will come. But you know what they say, it's not time that heals, but what we do with this new space. So, what are we going to do? Let's get to work and reclaim the life that belongs to you. Let's start with Step 1, getting out. After a divorce, it's natural to feel like isolating yourself and staying home. But closing yourself off and staying home won't solve anything. Life goes on, even if it's hard to accept sometimes. Get out of the house, breathe fresh air, and try new things. Visit places you enjoyed before your marriage, or find new spots in your city. Go to social events, join a club, or take a class you've always wanted to try. Each time you go out, you'll be taking a step towards healing and rebuilding your life. Enjoy this new phase of your life, because it can be very special. Keep a positive attitude. How you approach this new stage is important and will help you a lot. Surround yourself with people who love and support you to get through the tough times. But even if loneliness hits, it's also necessary to learn to live in it and with it. That's step number 2, learning to be alone. When people talk about this, they always say it's one of the easiest steps. But in reality, it's the hardest. While it's true that you need to go out and have fun after a divorce, you also need to know how to be alone. And think about how things will be from now on. It's a good chance to really discover who you are, redefine your rules, and live by your own standards. Give yourself time and space, and most importantly, don't be too hard on yourself. It's never too late to start over and do all those things you stopped doing because you were with someone else. Enjoying your moments of solitude is key to making a big change. I know it might be scary for now, but that fear is also temporary. With time, you'll learn to embrace your new life and enjoy the freedom it brings. But for now, focus on healing, rediscovering yourself, and getting ready for the exciting opportunities that await you in the future. And talking about the future, let's move on. Step number 3, don't feel guilty. Blaming yourself won't make you feel any better. It'll just make things worse. This isn't the time to take out all your frustrations on yourself. Remember that if a relationship ends, it's because both parties decided so, not because you didn't do your part. Rest assured that you did everything you could, but when something doesn't work, it's very hard to make it work. Right now, you need to love yourself more than ever. Don't let thoughts filled with anger and pain interfere with your life. Always walk with your head held high. No matter what happens, you were not at fault. Step number 4, bid farewell to the past. Getting stuck in the past is one of the worst things you can do. It won't get you anywhere. Say goodbye to any routines you had with them. Do what you truly enjoy and when you enjoy it, because you no longer have to explain yourself to your partner. You need to start accepting that a new way of living, a new reality is beginning, and the sooner you accept it, the better. Things will change, and yes, changes and loneliness can be scary. But luckily, not all changes are bad. Learning to find the positive in every event that happens to you should be a priority from now on. Love yourself, and others will love you. Step number 5, don't be afraid of what others will say. Now that you've decided not to look back, don't let other people's comments affect you either. There will always be people who talk without knowing, who judge your life without knowing the details. For this reason, you shouldn't pay attention to their comments. Only you and the other person know what went wrong in your relationship. No one else has the right to opine or judge you. So don't give any importance to those ill-intentioned comments. Focus on your own well-being and let others talk. For this same reason, always walk with your head held high, remembering how important you are. Never let yourself be defeated, because being a divorced person doesn't mean you're finished. From now on, you have to trust yourself more, and things will work out just fine. When you feel ready, step into step number 6, forgiveness. Eventually, you'll have to find the strength to forgive both your ex-partner and yourself. Forgiving doesn't mean what went down was okay. It just means you're letting go of the emotional baggage you've been lugging around. Forgiving your ex will help you heal deep wounds and release the bitterness tying you to the past. It's also important to forgive yourself for any mistakes you think you made. Nobody's perfect, and forgiving yourself will help you move on without dragging along unnecessary regrets. Once you've freed yourself from what's been holding you back, you'll be ready for step number 7, embracing the future. It might seem like a tall order right now, but there'll come a day when you'll look back and see this experience as the start of something new. Divorce can be a chance to rewrite your story and create the life you really want. Stay open to new opportunities and don't be afraid to take some chances. You're starting a fresh chapter in your life, one full of exciting possibilities. Explore new interests, meet new people, and let yourself dream big. The future's wide open, and you've got the power to shape it your way. You know, rebuilding your life after divorce takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself and believe that healing is possible. With these steps, you can start on the journey to a brighter, happier future. But remember, take it one day at a time. Be kind to yourself and let yourself heal at your own pace. You're stronger than you think, and you have the power to create a beautiful, fulfilling life, even after this tough time. Life didn't start when you got married, and it doesn't end with the divorce papers. But now's the time to realize that you're in control. If these tips have helped you, subscribe to our Mindful Infusion channel, where we share wisdom and insight to guide you through. We're here to support you every step of the way. Until next time.